Maar het is wel een hoop werk.
It's a lot of work. Yeah. Hello, everyone. I go back to English because we have some English viewers also. Welcome. Good question, Leonard. Leonard asked a question about the word kudash on page 35, and it has in Hebrew, it's only a kuf, a dalish, and a shin. But when you spell it out, you get two dalets. And how is that possible if there is only one? Well, that has to do with the dagish lene and the dagish forte. And we will come to that not tonight, but we will come there in the future. And remember, I'm a student with you guys. I'm not a professor or a teacher in Hebrew. I am learning myself also, but we do it together, and that is much more fun. Yeah. Okay, good to see you. As promised, tonight we will do a rehearsal of the vowels, because it's one job to learn all the letters in Hebrew, to say them all in sequential and then back. So Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, until Taf, and then from Taf back again. Taf, Sin, Shin, Kof, Tzade, Pe, Ayin, Samech, Nun, Mem, Lamed, Kaf, Yud, Tet, Chet, Zayin, Vav, Hey, Dalet, Gimel, Bet, Aleph. And you need to learn that. So rehearse, practice. The vowels are, I'm not going to repeat the video from last week. You can do that as much as you want because it's in the folder. But I'm going to show you what I've done in the Hebrew, in the animated Hebrew folder on Dropbox. This is what you see. You see here chapter 2 and chapter 1. And what I did, I added a lot of files. You see, these files I added to the videos over here and this book. Now, the abbreviations, IBH means Introducing Biblical Hebrew, but H4C means Hebrews for Christians, and that's from a website. So when we go, for instance, to this lesson, Introduction for Hebrew Files, you can see here that is from this website, HebrewsForChristians.com. And this is the same lesson almost as in Introducing Biblical Hebrew, but with this lesson there are no video exercises from Charles Grubb. So, but we can do this side by side. So this is the same teaching, but in different words, and you can look at them both, and it might help you to read this instead of the book Introducing Biblical Hebrew. It's just a suggestion. I learned from both, so that's okay. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to do these 5 lessons, A, E, I, O, U. So these 5 lessons, and we have much to talk and to practice about this. And maybe next time we go on with these lessons, but you see, we only have in Introducing Hebrew, we have only done this video and this video. So these 4 videos are still there for chapter 2. Why are we doing this slow? Because you need to get a good understanding of the vowel principle. The vowel principle for us as non-native speaker in Hebrew are essential. As you can see here is an example. This sentence over here, LFTHRODYR, etc. We can read this text. Love the Lord your God with all your heart. Why can we read this text? Because we have an understanding of the language and we have a reference for its meaning. And we can do the same in Dutch and in any language that you master. If you leave out the vowels, you still can understand what the text reads. The same is true in Hebrew. In Hebrew, there are no vowel punction systems. What you see over here, Vav, Aleph, He, Bet, Taf, The Hebrew native speaker knows what it means to say this. And here is, down here, you see the vowels presented at the letters. Ve'ahavta, it says.
Scroll down, Ronald.
Oh, scroll down like this. This better?
Better.
Yeah. Ve'ahavta. Et Hashem or Elohim, of Hashem or Adonai, Elohein, Eloheicha. So this is the same. Love the Lord your God. So the point is, in Hebrew, there are no vowels inside the original text. In 600 to 800, the Masoret started adding a vowel system to the text while preserving the original letters of the Hebrew. That is important because the original letters are in the scripture with a purpose and a meaning. There is not one letter that is forgotten or double in the text. Every letter has its place and every word has its meaning. So if you would change the consonant system of the Hebrew language, you would get a different meaning. So that is important to know that the Masorets didn't change the consonants in the text. They added something to the text so you can understand what to say and how to say it. And one of the questions before was, there are some other markings in the text that are not explained. Well, these markings have to do with how you sing the letters. It's not only how to pronounce them right, but it's also how to sing them. Where is that? I saw that over here somewhere. Consonant vowels. There are some additional markings in the text where you can, oh, here it says, the scribes added cantillation marks to indicate how the text was to be chanted or sung. And these are these little marks on top or below next to the vowels. So you can, in this phase, you can disregard it because it's not adding to our understanding of the language. It's just when you want to chant it or sing it, then you need to understand how to do it. And I'm not expert in that. Okay. So now we go to this lesson, Hebrew A-type vowel. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my whiteboard. Hooray. Over here. And there we are. Everybody's there. Am I missing somebody? No, okay. Participants over here. So, as you might remember, just a small recap. Let's do this one and this one. Charles had this system. Oh, let's do this better. Look at this. With this block system, you remember that, where he had like this and this was the A sound. I still get to use the A sound, the E sound, the I sound, the O sound, and the U sound. And he had this dotted line in between. I don't know how to do that, a dotted line. So like this. And you can see the chart. So what we're going to do now, we're going to address, we start with the Oh, sorry. We start with the A column like this. That is the Kametz, it is the Petach, and it is the Chatef Petach, like this. If you have any questions, raise your hand or unmute yourself and ask the questions. So what I use to indicate a consonant, I use this symbol, and below it I put the Kametz, the Petach, or the Chataf Petach. This is the Kametz. Dit is de Patach. And this is the Chatef Patach. This is long. This is short. And this is half. So we have, for the A sound, half or reduced is another word. For the A sound, we have in general 3 markings. How do you write them? Well, let's do this below here with green. When we have this word, make it a little bit bigger. I hope this will work. Not too big, I hope. I'm limited in the, oh, okay, I've tried this. You first write the consonant. So this is one. You first write the consonant and then you put the vowel beneath it. And you get the word ma. As you can see, this word ends with a vowel. It ends with a vowel. And so this is what we call this MA. This MA, this is what we call an open syllable. So what you have is ma, and it ends with a vowel, so it's an open syllable, and you write that as a consonant and a vowel. You see this? CV. CV over here is a consonant and a vowel. In Hebrew, the letter M and the vowel, the A. An open syllable has a consonant and a vowel, nothing behind it. Another word is the word mat. And we do it over here. Again, you start with the letter. You do this one. Then you write the consonant, 2. And then you write the next letter, 3. So you go down, up, if there is a consonant. So this is a closed syllable. Let's put it here. Closed. Because it ends with a how do you say that? A consonant. You see? This is the consonant, the letter M. This is the vowel, the patach. And this is the taf. So this is closed. This is open. It ends with a vowel. This is closed. The vowel is caught between two consonants. And how do you write that? Consonant, vowel, consonant. We go to the next screen for some examples. You can write with me if you want. We have the aleph, for instance. You first write the consonant and then you write the letter under it. The next one, the consonant and the letter under it. Consonant and the letter under it. This is long. This is short. This is reduced. And if you would transliterate this, you would get the aleph is a comma that goes like this, and the kametz is an A sound with a line on top of it. The short is just the A, and the reduced is the A with an upside down circumflex, like this. Well, the same is true for another letter, the bait, just the same for practice. Make it a bait and not a veit. Again, long, short, reduced. And when you transliterate this, you get a bait with a letter and a line on top of it. This is just BA, and this is BA with etc. So these are open syllables. You can see that by it's a consonant and a vowel, a consonant and a vowel, a consonant and a vowel. Now we go to closed syllables. We already had this word, mat. This is Gad, the tribe. We have Dag. And we have another example. There are more there, but just a few. Cham. So what we have here is, this is short, and these three are all long. The kametz is long. If you transliterate this, you get the M for the mem, a normal A because it's the short one, it's the petach, and the T with a line under it because it's the T without a dagesh. This is the G, the A with a line on top of it, and a D with a line under it because there is no, the dagesh is missing. Gad, and the same is here, dag, the D with a line under it, the A with a line on top of it, and the G with a line under it. And this is the chet, it's the H with a dot under it, the A with a line on top of it, and the M for the mem. So these are normal examples where you have an addition to the original text. You see here, let's try what happens when I do this. Oh, you see here the comments, the consonant and the comments, and that's called CV. This is, oh, I can put that one, I forgot that. This is, oh, I have to write, sorry. CVC, because you have a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. And the same here, CVC. This one is closed syllables, and these are open syllables. In addition to this Masoret vowel system, there was also an historically vowel system, because there were some Hebrew letters that could carry a vowel. And these letters were the He, the Yud, and the Vav, and sometimes the Aleph. So these letters could either mean an H in the text. They were either an H, a Y, a W, or this, the comma, or they were part of a vowel. So when you read a text, you must understand if the H, Yud, Vav, and Aleph are the letter or a vowel, and it depends which vowel they carry. If you would have the H with the kamets, sorry, this is a wrong example, like this, then this combination, pay attention, this combination, the H together with the kamets, is just an A with an accent circumflex on top of it. So when you have a Hebrew text, you must know if this H is either a normal H that is pronounced, or if the H is part of the letter A. And what they call this is historical long. Oh. Because it's always a long sound here. A kamets with the H. So this combination, an H with a kamets, is an historical long vowel and is transliterated as an A with an accent on top of it. This combination has a name. It's called the, let me, the vowel mark, the kamets He. And it is a long A. It is the A sound, and it's most of the time at the end of a word. Like the word Torah. You see, there is the A sound. I will show you some examples. This is the get, the yud, and the hey. This is chaya. But when you transcribe it, transliterate it, you get a hey. The petach is a normal a, yud, and the a like this, and you don't transliterate the hey. It's chaya. You speak it out like this, chaya, but you transliterate it like this. The next one. This is asa. It's a comma. No? Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm so used to the I get a correction from behind me. It's like this. Where was I? Asa. So it's ayin, a kametz, a sin, and a kametz hey. Though the hey is not transliterated because the hey is, in this case, it's a vowel. It's a combination of the hey and the kametz. So this is one vowel and not one vowel. Let's make this one. One vowel. The kametz hey. Another example, lema. You can all read it back on the paper. I'm taking time with the letter A so you understand it when we go to the next letter, the lamed, the mem, and the hey. It's lamed, lama, and you transliterate it as L from lamed, the kametz like this, the mem, and the A like this, lama. So this is the letter A. There are some exercises on page 3 of this lesson where you can read some words of 2, 3, and 4 syllables. What we see here is 2 syllables, kasa 2 syllables, lama 2 syllables. So let me pause here and go back to the beginning so you can have a resume. This is the system that we learned, the vowel chart, and it's very good to keep this in mind, the vowel chart from Introducing Biblical Hebrew. And we discussed the letter A and the 3 ways the letter A is the kametz, the petach, and the chatef petach. This is the long, this is the short, and this is the half reduced. And we could add the transliteration for it. The short is like this, is an A. This has an A with a line under it, and this is an A like this. So this is how you transliterate the kametz. The normal A is the patach, and the A with the upside down roof is the chatef patach. Long, short, half. Then we discussed 2 kinds of syllables, an open syllable, the mem, and the petach, making the word ma. It ends with a vowel and it starts with a consonant. So a consonant and a vowel. And that is what we call an open syllable because it ends with a sound that continues. You can say ma, long. This is a closed syllable. It has a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant, and it stops. Mat. So the difference between an open syllable and a closed syllable is that the open syllable you can keep on saying it. Ma, mi, me, mo. But the short of the closed syllable ends. It is closed. It's mat, mit, met, mot. It ends. Open syllables. Just, ik hoor jou op de achtergrond hoor. Ik hoor het ook bubbels. Oh. Oké. Ze is aan het vogelen. Even helpen. Ik leg ze gewoon hieronder. Ja, wacht even. Ja, die staat uit. Mijn pen. We have two kinds of syllables, open and closed. This is with the aleph, this is with the beit. And these are short, gat, dag, gam. It's all ending. There are another category of letters, the he, the yud, the vav, and the aleph, that could be changed into a vowel. So when you see the he, the vav, the yud, and the aleph, you must understand that it might be a normal letter or it is part of a vowel. And that is what we need to learn, and that's what we're doing now. We're learning to separate the vowel from the normal letter. Well, in case of the he, you see the kametz he, that's how it's called, kametz he. It is the historically long vowel, and it is the a sound, and most of the times at the end of a word. To distinguish the kametz he from the normal he at the end of the word, maybe that is of help for you. So when we have like this, and we have like this, when there is a dot, then this is pronounced of spelled like aha, and this is like this. So when there is a dot in the he at the end of a word, you know that it's not a vowel, but it's part of the consonant. So in this case over here, this is one vowel, and when there is a dot in it, the vowel is connected to the letter here above. These are some examples. Asa, chaya, you see it here again. And you see it here again. There's no dot. And it is the end of the word. And it is a kametz, so you know it's long and it's part of the vowel. So the he in the word lama is not an he, but an a sound. The summary. When we have this combination, it is called the kametz he, and it is long. when we have this combination, it's just a Kametz. And it's also long. When we have this combination, it is the Petach, and it's short. And we have this combination. That's not a beautiful Aleph, but you get the meaning. This is the Chatef Patach. And this is reduced. In transliteration, there's a difference. Remember, the short vowel is just transliterated as a normal letter, the A. When you go to the right, when it becomes longer, it gets a line on top of it, and when it's historically long, the line transforms into a rooftop, the accent circumflex. When you go left and the A sound is getting shorter, and at the short time, it's upside down. So this is a very short A, like in A, and this is a long A combined with the letter H. So, any questions here?
Je hebt dus nooit een patach hey.
To my understanding, you don't have a patach hey because the patach is short and the historical vowels are always long. Maybe there are exceptions, but not to my knowledge. When we understand this principle for the letter A, you get it at all the other letters. Because all the other letters are the same principle. Other questions, maybe? No other questions? Okay, let's go to the next one, and it's the E sound. Again, the E sound, we have make a nice dot. This one is called the Tsere. This one is called Sugol. And you can see this E here is short, is long, Tsere. And here it's Sugol, it's short. So you understand, Sugol is short, 3 dots, Tsere is long. That's how I remember it. And this is the Gataf Sugol. Oh, sorry. The Gataf Sugol. This one is long. This one is short. This one is reduced. Long as in eten. Short as in bed. Reduced as in begrepen. It's in Dutch, but you understand the sound. Be, be. It's the. You transliterate this again. The shorts are normal. A normal E. The long gets a line on top of it, and the short one gets an upside down roof. Long, short, reduced. Always the long, of the reduced, no, sorry, the short letters, sorry, the short letters are always normal. The long ones all have a line on top of it, and the reduced ones have this upside down rooftop. Go to open syllables. And like we said, an open syllable has a consonant and a vowel, and you can continue the sound. Mem. M. You start with the letter and then you write the consonant. So you write like this, the letter and the consonant, and then you go to the next letter. And then you go to the vowel. So it's consonant, vowel, etc. Closed. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Oh, sorry. The shin, 2 dots. The tsere and the mem. And this is pronounced shem. And you transcribe it as the S sound is the long one. Yes, the long one. Shem with a mem. And this one is the normal E. And again, you start with the consonant, then you do the vowel, and then you do the next consonant. In Hebrew, you have only open syllables and closed syllables. Closed, consonant, vowel, consonant. Open, only consonant and vowel. Some examples. We already had Shem. This is another one. Oh, sorry. It's a noon, but I slipped a little bit. Like that. And you transliterate it as an H, an E, gen. Who knows what this word is? This is the word L. You transliterate it as a comma, an E, and an L. And the next one, there are more examples in the folder. This is Ben or son, and you transliterate it with a B, an E, and an N. Like in the letter A or the vowel A, in the letter E also has an historically long letter. And that is the letter Yud. So the Yud, when you find this, in combination with the Tsere, or in combination with the Segol is not the Y, but it's part of a vowel. So this is a vowel and this is a vowel. Yeah? Yeah? Wait a minute. This one is called Tsereyut and this one is called Segolyut, and they are both long. So this is they both are long. In some cases, the Segol is also connected with the Yud. I'm not sure of any examples, but we will find them while we study. But in the book it says the Tsereyut and the Segolyut make the E sound longer. And it has to do with this one is in the word eight, and this is obey, as an example. Obey, and this is in the word eight. So again, the Yud can be either the Yud transliterated as a Y, or it's transliterated as part of a vowel. Let's see if I can find some examples here. Oh, I forgot this one, sorry. Chesed, mercy or love. This is also a combination. This is pronounced as Elah and transliterated as an Aleph, the reduced E, the Lamed, and the AH is one vowel, Elah. The last one. Hashem. You pronounce it like this and transliterate it as Hashem. So we have this combination. It's called the Segol-Yud. This one is the Tzere-Yud. Then we have the Tzere. The Segol. And the last one, the Chataf Segol. The short one is transliterated like an E. This is transliterated with an E with a line on top of it. And this is transliterated like this. And this one has the top upside down. And I don't know how you do this one. So go back. The E sound. The Tzere, 2 dots, long, transliterated as an E with a line on top of it, called the Tzere. The Segol, 3 dots, it is short, a normal E. And the Chatef Segol, where you have 3 dots and 2, that's like this, reduced. Transliteration is like this. Open and close syllables. Open, a consonant and a vowel. An example is me. And a closed syllable, CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant. Shem, it's like this, the shin, the tzere, and the men. One syllable words, gen, el, and ben, like this. You could say that this is, oh, CVC, CVC, CVC. So these are all closed syllables. The historically long, the E sound is combined with the Yud. Let's put this one in brackets and concentrate on the Tzere Yud. A Yud with 2 dots. And it's historically long. Examples of 2 syllables with words with 2 syllables, Chesed, Elah, and Hashem. And the summary, let's put this one between brackets if you get confused, and concentrate on these 4. Again, are there any questions? Am I going too fast or too slow? Ja, tijd is bijna om. Let's do one more. And it's important to take time for this, because once you understand the system of the vowels, you can almost read Hebrew from the text. Oh, let's do just the I-type vowels. The I-type vowels is a dot underneath the consonant and is called a gyrek. It's the I. I don't know if like this, and it's long. Sorry, I forgot. This is short, and with the yud, like this, combined with the yud, it is the gyrek yud. So this is like this, and this is long.
Ronald,
Ja,
volgens de vowel charts is die met streepje is long en gewoon met een punt is short.
even kijken hoor. Ja, de short, the gyrek is short, like the word hit, to hit. It's short, and it's with a dot. And in the word machine, and they put like this. It is long, so it's either this or this. Yeah, both are long. Both are machine. And we are not ready for this because we need to understand how the syllables work to understand if the yud is part of the gyrek or not. But I will come to that. Hope it didn't confuse you now. Like this. The open syllable is a consonant and a vowel. First you draw the consonant, then you do the dot, and for instance like this with the yud, and you have me. A closed syllable. That's pronounced, yeah. So you transliterate it like this. Me. That's correct. And a closed syllable is consonant, vowel, consonant, mem. Then you have the gyrek and the nun. So this is 2 and this is 3. You have min, and you do it like this, M, I, N. It's the same. Transliteration and pronunciation are the same. This word you all know maybe. The word ish is like this. Ish. Like this. Another example is, oh, I made a mistake, but it's okay. Kish. A word with 2 syllables, Yigat. Yud, I, Get. Oh, sorry, it's a dot. De Petach en de Dalet Yigat. Shin, Girek. Lamet, Patach, Get. Shi, Lach. There are more examples in the material. You can read it. Summary. You have historically long with a yud. You have long with only a girek. And you have short this is the I with a circumflex. This is the I with the line. And this is the I with the dot. And there is no I sound, or there is no short I sound. So there is no Gataf Girek. There isn't one. So this is not existing. How do you know if the dot, I hear your questions. How do you know if the dot is historically long? So that means with the yud, just long or short. Well, that is something coming up, but it has to do with the type of syllable that is either open or closed. And it has to do if it has an accent. Like in Hebrew and in other languages, you have what we call the klemtoon in Dutch, an accent, normally on the last syllable, but sometimes it's haaretz, not haaretz. So the accent is on the second syllable, haaretz. And when that happens, it's either a short or long. That will come in the next lesson, but there is how you distinguish between these three. Either it's a yud, a normal girek, or a short girek. So that is how you can understand how to translate them. It has all to do, is the syllable open or closed, and has it an accent or not? And there are rules for that. So because it's time, next week we will do the O-type vowels. Let me save this before we lose it. Okay, got it? Yeah. It is maybe a difficult lesson, but it is in this, you need to repeat this. You need to get it under your knees. You need to understand this. It is a joke for me. You can't say in English, get it under your knees. We say it in Dutch. So the vowels there is a pattern in the vowels. You have the short vowels, you have the long vowels, and you have the historically long vowels and the reduced underneath. And then you have the A, E, I, O, U. And the pattern is almost the same. Open and closed syllables, and that changes the vowel. So again, go to this section, chapter 2. The lesson that I did today were this one, tape I, tape E, tape A, I, and E. You can do O and U yourself. And when you go to the E-type, you find additional exercises. You see, you can here read all these, what I did, the examples I took from 1 syllable and 2 syllables, 3 syllables, the summary, practicing how to transliterate it, eretz, beret, lechem, and this is a son, shema, shemesh, emet, shem, el, lev, and ben. So you can try this one. These are the lessons, and you can go to the next one. Wait a minute. The I-type. So what I explained to you was this. If you want to watch the video again, just go to Vowels Introduction again or to Vowels Full Chart and let Charles explain you again how it works. If you want to do to make a hard copy, at the end is the vowel chart and the answers for the lessons in chapter 2. So you can see this one. These are the answers for the lessons. All right. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions? No questions? Not too fast, not too slow? Okay. Thank you very much. Bless you. See you next week. Bye.